Hello, live stream. Welcome to Race Control, the Driver Steward's room for the Missed Apex Motorsport Formula 3 series. We're a bit early. I wanted to get in early to make sure everything worked because I don't want to let the guys down. And also I want to check the stream works because we've got a completely different page for the streaming today, as you can see. The chat should be working down the side, so feel free to say something so I can see if it's working. The video will be changing. I'm going to go to all different camera angles through the race. Let me know if you need me to turn down anything, whether it's the engine noise, whether it's the music, whatever. Just let me know. But for now, I am going to turn down. How do I turn down the car? Right, I'm going to turn down the cars themselves in game. Something like this, I think. Oh, hang on. There might just be a way where I can change it on the steering wheel. There we go. See if this works. That's a bit better. So I can turn that down. I can hear it more. Get the music up a bit louder. A little bit nicer. And let's see if we can... Oh, I think voice chat's separate. Guys, I've just changed some volume levels. Can I just check the voice chat still works?
There you go, mate.
Thank you. I think voice chat is separate. Although I'm not sure. Chat. Yeah, chat's on max. Cool. Right, so guys, our role then tonight is to basically adjudicate on the various incidents that are going to happen in the races. So I need to watch the race, the two or three races. I think it's 2 races. So yeah, Mioxa, let me explain. So I'm the driver steward for this Formula 3 event. So everything starts about 8 PM. So we've got about 3/4 of an hour.
If you want to do a little practice, just now.
What is it you want me to practice?
If you want to do a practice instant with you.
Me! Malden took me out.
Right, I'm going to watch back. This is the tricky part, finding the incidents.
Turn 1. Malden took me out.
Yeah, I'm watching back now. Right, so I mean, if that was the race, I'd probably be giving you whatever the maximum penalty was I could. But I think you penalised yourself, so maybe not required.
Malden brake tested me. He should be penalised.
Guys, game chat isn't a chat net.
Yeah, so sorry, Mioxa. Just to explain.
Right, so here. Game chat is just being used for race control. When we're in the race, it can be used for short, sharp messages to other drivers. That's not a drama. If you want to work together with someone and suggest you don't fight, etc., or to tell someone you have damage, that is absolutely cool. But definitely more relaxed chat. If you want to do that during the race, do that in the Discord, please.
Copy? Brad came on and said, you've been penalised, but not a name.
Brad's special, he's allowed.
But who was penalised? He just came on and said, you've been penalised, but who was it?
You're using this as a chat net. Please go to Discord.
Okay, so just to answer, I'll make sure I use people's names, but it was because I was answering the person who messaged me. So when I said you, I meant the person who spoke to me. But I will make sure I call a proper name.
Roger that.
See, I'm learning. So yeah,
Glad you can also type it in the text chat as well, so everybody can see it.
yeah, that's also the plan. When it's live, I'll be doing that too.
Roger.
I'll explain in a sec, live stream. So guys, this is a live stream to show you behind the scenes of stewarding room. So let's turn down the music. So in like
Driver
half.
Steward, this is a race director. Just bear in mind that you can mute drivers as well if they are pissing you off.
Copy. Yeah, so this is practice at the moment, but the race itself starts in like half an hour. And I'll have to basically make all the decisions. I've got a few penalties I can give out, and I've got to review incidents. I can either do it spontaneously if I see it happen, or
In-game good.
or people, when people stop talking, people can radio me and tell me about an incident on a certain lap, and I can go back and review it slow motion, all different camera angles. So yeah, that whole he brake test to me was just a joke. They're just practicing and they just crashed. In the race, it'll be much more proper incidents to review. So this is just me getting used to how to switch between the camera angles and that kind of thing, nice and easily. What iRacing races do I do, Mioxa? I tend to do, well, recently I've been doing the Radicals, because I really like the Radicals series, and they're very well populated. How's the music level, by the way, guys? Just let me know if you want me to turn it down. Formula 3 is really good, though. Quite crashy, but I'm going to try and do some Formula 3 races soon. Yeah, Formula 3 and Radicals seem to be super popular. So let's just go to a different person, and we'll go to live. He's not on track, so we can't look on board. But let's go to... No, that camera angle sucks. That one sucks. We want cockpit. So tonight, people hopefully will
respect my authority.
because I can dish out some good penalties. So hopefully I won't have to. Let's just look back. So just as an example, let's just look back at what just happened there to David. So how would we review that? We go behind, and we watch it just like this. So he made a move. Yeah, and I'd say that was probably his own fault. You know, the driver that's at the side didn't go all the way off, and they weren't rejoining unsafely. They were coming slightly back on, but David left absolutely no room. You know, he was relying on that car staying fully off the track. He didn't give him any room to come back on, so I'd say no penalty for that one. Just a racing incident, if that was a real one. But you guys can help me judge. So, hey, Mum. So I need you guys to, when we're watching these incidents, I'm happy to see your opinions in the chat, and that's why we've included the chat here, because I want you guys to, I want you to tell me what you think and how we should penalise people. So he's in the pits. Let's find someone else. Just gonna quickly reply to a message. I need to turn off WhatsApp web, otherwise you're going to hear all my
Race control.
all my WhatsApp. Yeah, what's up? What's up? Whoever just spoke. It definitely helps if you say your name, in case I don't see who the person talking is on the little master chat thing.
That was Mike's turn because I tapped him on the back end.
It was. I was brake checking Matt Cook's turn. I don't know, infield somewhere.
Make sure you state the lap, please.
Current lap.
must take the lap number that's showing.
Oh, this is useful practice. Lap 3.
Because when he looks at it, he'll see your lap count. Not.
Oh, this is very helpful. Excellent. Yeah, lap 3.
If you don't say a lap number, I'm just going to assume it's just happened, because that makes it easy just to rewind from... Okay, so Mioxa, excited for your test day. When is that then, Mioxa? Just replying to some people. Right, let's see who else we can... This is, like I said, this is, right now we're just kind of getting used to it all. I need an angle where I can look down on top of the car. Maybe this one. How do I make it so that this is looking down on the car? Okay. Like that. There we go. And then I can zoom out. How do I zoom out? So how do I go further out than that? Maybe I can't. Maybe I can't. On that view. So maybe we need to go there for that view. Let's try a different one. Trying to get a directly above view. Difficult. It's okay, we don't need one directly above. We'll just do... We use this, but we'll go a bit closer. Okay, Cool. Well, we've got some cameras we can use. How do I stop it from shaking? There we go. Right, chat. Who have we got? Karim, you need me to abduct you. Oh, good luck, Mioxa, for your test. Ryan Kane, offset on the top row. Yeah, which one? Which one? Oh my god, Karim. Good night. Right, let's just go to the scenic view for a little while. Whilst we're waiting. Hey, Lauren. Tell your husband to get a life. I'm having to steward him.
You will respect my authority.
Well, so we've got some other little clips, but you're coming to me live in the pod room this evening. Why have you got me on this early, Lauren?
That's what you get when you don't leave the space.
Lauren, I've got a video clip just for your husband when he does something bad.
Once again, most unsportive driver of the great.
Thanks, Ryan. So, which view is it best to get the? Which view would be best to get a directly overhead view? Should we follow Spanners? What's he in here as? Richard Reddy. Graphics look awesome. I'm really looking forward to having your help, guys, stewarding some of these things. Where's Alex Van Gien? Is he out? No, he must be having dinner or something. Chopper or Blimp? Okay, thanks, Ryan. Well, maybe let's try Blimp. Where's Blimp? So, let's see if I can get... I don't seem to be able to get any closer. That's the problem. It's not really showing me overhead, unfortunately. We'll use all the angles that we need to. It's fine. When we need a different one, we'll just go to it. Moritz, hi Moritz. So Moritz says, is Richard still working on his C 4.99 license? I've got no idea. I don't know what license level he is. Mioxa, how many monitors do you need? Well, I mean, you only need one. I've got 3 here, obviously, as you saw. So this is what I'm running. But sorry, I've actually got 4, but that's because I'm looking at the live stream on this one. If you're not streaming, you definitely don't need 4. And yeah. What was the next question? We should do Project Bradley and... Amazing. I'm not alien level, so I'm afraid I can't... I'm afraid I can't abduct you. And then David Whitehouse says, is this the look for any way to race ban Van Gien? No, it's not. I'm going to be very, very fair. I'm going to be very, very fair. Sound levels okay, guys? Yeah, so David there runs with a single monitor, and I ran with a single monitor for years and years. So, oh, this guy's got Max Verstappen's helmet. Instant ban.
That's what you get when you don't leave the space.
We've got another Max quote here. This is for when a driver backs out of a move that they probably should have gone for.
I don't really have a lot to comment on that, except that he was being a pussy.
So we've got plenty of sound clips to use. Cool. It does look cool though. That orange helmet does look cool. Oh, this is Brian Boomsma, of course. So Dutch driver. That's why he's got a Verstappen helmet. Well, whilst we're waiting, let's have a. Oh, Brian nearly said something. Let's have a chat to the commentators. So let's go on the. Oh, Brian's left. We'll go on the scenic view. Have a little chat with our commentators.
I think they're supposed to be.
Hey, commentary team. I got bored, so you're now on my stream for a little bit, unless you want me to not be on this.
Yeah, if we could not be on air
damn it.
until.
Sorry, Brad.
I can see you, Chris. That's cool. I can see both of the Chris's.
Yeah,
oh,
hey.
wow, that's
Thank
really
you,
cool.
Brad.
How you doing?
Yeah, again. So if you could not.
Got the pictures up there so the two comms guys can just see each other. We don't want them to go to
Yeah,
air.
so we can do non-verbal communication for once.
It's very cool. It's very cool. I'll leave you alone though, guys.
So we don't want any of the. So Brad, while I've got you, do you want to chime in during free practice? We can like introduce you as the steward for this race, and yeah, we can talk about what you're looking out for tonight. That kind of
whatever you want. Yeah, whatever you want. I'm feeling my way in, so.
Okay, cool.
I'll be
Right.
honest.
Well, just I'll introduce you. If you're going to be here, for the whole session, then obviously I can just I'll talk about it and then just unmute yourself.
Yeah, I might not hear you if I've got it on deafener, that's all. So you might have to just, I don't know how can you unmute me in the channel?
Because I think if you're deafened, I don't think we can. I can unmute you.
I was going to say, I don't know. We can server deafen you and then
what if I go
in
a different channel and then you drag me in?
Yeah, that would work.
Is that better? Should I go in like general driving or something? General.
If it's this much of a faff, then we can just leave it.
Well, no, it's just mainly a case that I don't want to necessarily listen to you guys the whole time.
Why wouldn't you want to listen to us? We're a delight.
Just because it'll be distracting me from listening to the drivers making the penalty calls and stuff. But for practice, it's fine. So for free practice, I'll just be in here.
Okay, cool.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Right,
Just, don't put anything. Yeah. When we go, if we're not on air, then we don't want to be on your stream. If that makes sense.
No, because
once we're off air, that's when we go. That's when we start.
Effing and jeffing.
Yeah, exactly. Start saying stuff we can't say on air.
Right, I'll deafen now, so I won't be able to hear you. Okay, but I'll come off deafen when we go to free practice.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
All right, that's 8 p.m.
Cool. Okay, so that's the commentary team. Chris and Steve, the video producer.
Radio check. Adrian checking in game.
Yeah.
Engine check. Game chat check. Check game chat.
Mioxa, are you asking me what pedals and wheel I use?
Sorry, I was just seeing if the button
I can
worked.
show you. So if I switch to my normal
Do you
screen.
chit chat in the Discord?
So this is my other screen. So you can see the wheel here and the pedals down by my feet, which I'm not using at the moment. So I've got SimuCube 2 Pro, Cube Controls, Formula Pro steering wheel, and OBP Pro Race V2 pedals. So that's what I've got there. But let's go back to race control screen. There we go. Moritz, I'm not racing with them because I haven't done any practice for it. I'm racing in this Le Mans Series Spa 6 hours thing tomorrow, so I've not done any practice for this at all. So I'm stewarding instead. That's what I'm doing. Oh, David Whitehouse got Logitech G29. Yeah, it's a very good starter point. Hi Sam the Bean. Any punts from me are incompetence, not malice. Well, I'm afraid that's not a valid excuse. Incompetence will still be punished. I can't remember what penalties the Spanish say I can give out. I can give out a 5-second post-race penalty. I can give a warning, which is going to hopefully be the main one. Can ask a driver to swap back position. So that's the other one. But that's going to depend on them. If it's inconvenienced the driver that they've crashed into too much, then that won't be good enough. So it'll have to be 5 seconds. I don't think 5 seconds is too much of a penalty, to be honest. Oh, what's happened? Has it crashed? I think it's crashed. Guys, has iRacing crashed for everyone, or just me? I think it's crashed. Let's rejoin. Yep, seeing a bit me upset. Right, David Whitehouse, Mazepin to F1. What did? What, incompetence? Oh, right, okay. Right, we're back in the game. I don't know what was going on there. No, why did it just swap? Right, Morit, just received your Fanatec CSL. Oh, that's cool. That's what Van Jean's using. Yeah, it's about 46 cars, I think. How many entries? Oh, we can't see how many. But yeah, I think it's about 46. Where is Van Jean on this list? Let's... Oh, he's still sat in the pits. Let's have a little look at Van Jean's horrible chrome and snake livery. He likes it. I mean, that's worse. Oh, it's a nice little rainbow on the front, but yeah, there's some interesting liveries. That's quite cool. Brian Boomsman's looks good. Oh, the way the driver's helmet bobs around, that's a pretty nice feature of iRacing. Oh, here we go. Let's see Boomsman make some moves. Right, so first race is coming up pretty soon. Hey James Cotton, evening. How are you doing? What's this? Oh my goodness, I've been brought snacks. Thank you so much. Yes. Thanks, Diane. That's very kind. Yes, snacks. This is great. Thanks, Becca.
In-game audio check. Yep, loud and clear. One drink. Cheers.
This is great with snacks. Hey guys, you like my custom emojis? Have you seen how there's an emoji there in the chat after where I've said hello, and it's actually my race helmet. Yay, snacks.
Mic check.
Yep. Got ya.
You didn't hear a word of that because the microphone was off. Yes, Moritz, it's the Porsche 917, and those are a set of special emojis that you can get when you join my channel. So you can also get early access to track guide videos and other cool perks. So have a little look at the channel join section.
Race control, John Cox, lap 13, turn 4. Just practicing, I don't actually care.
Dive pass.
Well done, Brad.
Goki, that's exactly right. It's a Michael Massey simulator. Okay, how do I boot someone from my chat? Hang on. Yep.
Sorry, Ryan, that was a bit close.
Remove. Report. Goki, I'm going to make you an admin. So you can remove those. There you go. Goki, you're now a moderator. So if you see anything like that and I miss it, feel free to just delete it.
Spanners radio check, sorry, just checking volume level.
You're good. Fine. All good.
Thank you.
Some things just can be racing incidents like that. Thanks for that, Goki. Right, beer. Beer next.
There will be a mandatory driver briefing at 10 past the hour, so make sure you're here.
Looking forward to the driver briefing. Hey Martin. Hey Emma. This one's a bit different. This should be quite fun. So someone just mentioned earlier, this is the Michael Massey simulator. It's not the driving simulator. This is the stewarding simulator now.
What, you want me to talk to you on the in-game chat?
Mioxo, you're back in time. We're about to go to driver briefing in a moment.
You will respect my
Am I?
authority.
Test, 1, 2, 3. This is test.
Yeah, we're good. If you want to... Oh, I like this song. How's the music level, by the way, guys? Do I need to turn it up or down or anything? I really like this song. This isn't qualifying, no. This is the end of practice. We're about to go any moment now. In 2 minutes' time, it will go to driver briefing. So this isn't qualifying. This is just the end of practice. Oh, is the sound still gone? The microphone's on. Oh, it's okay. Thank you. I might have been talking. Yeah, I probably had the mic turned off. Sorry, I've got down there. I just realised I can like make the beat drop on the music because when I press the music button it carries on playing but it just goes silent. So let's see what we got here. How much difference does the temperature make in terms of lap time? Massive. Several seconds. Yeah, it makes several seconds. So the temperature, the colder the temperature in iRacing, the faster the lap times. And in real life, that's true to a point, but obviously, if it's so cold that the tyres can't actually grip the tarmac, then it's not a good thing. And if the tyres can't get up to temperature, it's not a good thing. But quite often, tyres, you're struggling with tyres which are getting too hot. So the colder it can be, the better, because you can push harder. So, and iRacing has that reasonably accurately modelled. I don't agree with it all the time. But yeah. Right, must be very near the driver briefing. Less than 1 minute now. Yeah, a lot, Moritz. It makes a big difference. So guys, remember, during these races, I want your input to tell me what you think of the incidents and whose fault it was, what penalties should be given. It'd be great to have your help, because this is the first time I've done this. So that's why I've got you here as a chat, so you can... Ooh, we've got a spinner. Who's that? David Hatton. Also, this isn't like watching Formula 1 where you can go, okay, that's Bottas, or, you know, okay, that's one of the Alfa Romeos. These are all individual liveries. I don't know really any of the liveries and any of the driver numbers. So, I mean, that's quite a cool one. I like that one. But yeah, that's all correct.
Nope.
Massey's never dropped a beat like that. Thanks, Lionel Lamb. Lionel Lamb, that's a new name. Nice to see you in here. Oh, I did it badly that time. I wasn't expecting it. But I'm going to play with that.
Thank you.
Low track use, yeah. iRacing doesn't simulate the cold extreme, so there's no opportunity for that. The cold track's still relatively warm. Exactly. Oh, we've got more spam coming in. That's annoying. Let's get rid of that. How do I get rid of that person? Hi, user. Yeah. Thanks, Goki. Yeah, I've done the same. Thanks, Goki. Getting rid of that spammer. Hi, Steve Greenwood. Yeah, exactly. Very low track usage is the fastest, which makes no sense at all. So yeah, maybe in NASCAR, maybe that's true because the rubber makes the track too hot, but yeah, not in anything else. I hope this doesn't go badly. Yeah, that's fine, Goki. No, I really appreciate you looking out for it. Just riding on board without expanding Gene.
Sorry, John. Sorry, Chris. Sorry, mate.
That's interesting. It's not letting me see everyone's... Oh, here we go. Don't know why it wasn't letting me see all the cars.
Listen up, race director. Listen to the following briefing. There's 7 boring but important points for you about the live driver stewarding, for those of you who haven't quite figured it out yet. So firstly, we consider everybody's primary obligation is to make sure you and your fellow racers make it to the end of the race without crashing into each other. Number 2, on lap 1, you have cold tyres, obviously, so survival is preferable to trying to win it in the first corner. Number 3, the first few laps there will be a concertina effect. People will brake earlier than you expect because the car in front brakes earlier, and so on and so on. So please anticipate that. Don't be the guy at the back who smacked into everybody who didn't.
4, if you're battling and you're not 100% sure that the car isn't on your inside, please don't turn in assuming the car isn't there. Give everybody space.
You will respect
5,
my authority.
if an accident is happening in front of you, please obey the yellow flags and be prepared to slow or even stop. Don't floor it and go full days of thunder through the smoke. 6, a few of you, you know who you are, we're using dirty tactical off-tracks and 1Xs to gain an advantage. Somebody got very close to a ban for that last season. Please don't do that. It's protestable and it's cheating. And finally, and most importantly, number 7, if you go off track, please be really, really careful about rejoining. Have the relative box up. Make sure you find a good safe gap to rejoin in. If you unsafely rejoin in front of somebody, you will be made to stand up in front of the class and be made an example of. And finally, for the brand new shiny live driver stewarding, if you are involved in an incident and you want to protest a fellow competitor, go onto the race chat that I'm in now and call for race control, just like a team boss would do in F1. And then when race control acknowledges your existence, just give your name and the lap and ideally the turn or the sector you're in. You don't need to name the other participant in the incident, just your name and the lap you're on, and then that will be reviewed. Please don't start arguing with people. The stewards will review the incident and they have the power to give a calm down warning, instruct you to give a place back, a 5-second penalty if you've been a really naughty person, or you could have the incident reviewed after the race. And by the way, if you get a 5-second penalty, you don't have to go through the pits. It will be applied to your final result. So please, no negativity or arguing with the stewards.
Right, so first of all...
Finally, you can still protest people after the race. Like before, you email racecontrol@listapex.net. So that's it. Good luck, have fun, and don't crash into anybody.
Okay, so first of all, hello River, watching with Martin and Emma. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for watching my stream. So we are now going to watch intently and listen out for any messages played to us of drivers wanting their incident investigated.
Okay, guys, just one note on that. Please try to help the race control by stating whereabouts the track you are. I know we haven't all learned the corner numbers, but there are 3 kind of distinct areas here, which is the start of the lap, the infield, and then the end of the lap. So just do everything you can to get Brad on board. Race control, stewards, driver, are you there? Radio.
Yeah, driver steward here, ready and waiting.
Super duper. Suggest some kind of notes in case several protests come in at the same time.
Notes are already up and ready to go with the whole Van Gene section waiting.
It ain't your first rodeo, kid. Okay. Oh, just a reminder as well to anyone who joined late. These comms, as well as being for the driver steward, you can use these for very specific racing reasons. So, if you're telling someone that you're not challenging because you want to get up front, that's fine. It will be considered unsporting to then mug him into the next turn. But also, like, if you want to tell people damage,
live stream,
things like that.
If I miss something, I need you to remind me.
Chatting, not for having a row or an argument. If you're like me, if you are a bit of a tosser when it comes to snapping during incidents, put yourself in a separate Discord channel away from everyone. So I will be in my own Discord channel and or muted, but the game chat is not the place to continue an argument about contact. All right, guys, have fun. It's more fun if you win.
So, live chat, I will likely have incidents being called to me whilst I'm already looking at another incident. So, if that happens, I definitely will appreciate you telling me in the chat what someone else has said if I've missed it. That'd be great. And Moritz, I agree. We're not going to penalise everything. We can also give a warning. We can just ask a driver to give a place back. But I imagine some of these are going to need penalties, judging by some of the driving I've seen. So if someone just fires someone off, you can't just ask them to give the place back because they've destroyed that driver's car. So they're going to get a penalty. But yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Moritz. I might not even have time to make notes. So I've got a notepad here, though. On you can't see it, but it's on one of my side screens. In fact, you can see it if I go like this. It's right here. This is my notepad. There we go. I just noticed something actually. Where are my headphones? Here we go. Headphones. Copy that. We should have headphones in here. You should still be able to hear the cars. There we go. Right, just before we go to the race, let's just do a quick advert.
We're going to need a name and a lap number, Danny.
Okay, so guys, I'm just going to go through the procedure one more time for race control. So all I'd like you to do is just say race control, Richard Redding here, and wait for Brad to go, yeah, listening. Then give your name again, give you the lap displayed on your lap counter, because it might be different to what other people's laps are on, and whereabouts in the lap you are. And then that'll be enough for Brad to go and have a look.
Okay.
Yeah. Lap 38, turn 4, please. Battle with... He's race control! My God! How hard is it?
No, so I don't know if anyone can help me with this. I'm trying to do what Danny was saying, but he just disappears for me when I try and look at that. So it literally disappears. I've got all cars showing on all the graphics and draw all cars, but it's like it just goes completely blank for his entire lap 38.
That will happen from time to time. It's not a drama. If you don't hear back from Brad for whatever reason, it's just inconclusive and it will be decided after the race or after the event. It's not a drama.
Yeah, that's the first time it's happened, but I cannot see the incident Danny was talking about because that lap doesn't exist for me.
In practice, it is harder as well. But yeah, don't push for a decision. If there's a decision, Brad will give it to you. If there's not one
just
available,
goes blank.
He just won't give it to you.
Brad, there are separate settings in replay and graphics. Have you got them both set to max?
Yep, both are set to all cars.
Okay.
And yeah, guys, if you don't call out the exact lap number or whatever, don't worry. I will just find it if I can. So don't worry about giving a full detailed description. You like the green lighting, Martin? Yeah, it's cool. It's cool in here. So is the music all right now? I've just turned it down a bit. When's the race start? The race must be soon. How long till qualifying?
60 seconds.
Thank you. Okay, that answers that one then. Okay, cool. How are we going to watch the race, guys? Should we watch it on the TV view, and then we'll zoom into particular incidents if and when they happen? Because if I ride on board with someone, then it's more than likely we won't see someone else having a crash or an incident. Race starts right now, Mioxa. Is the music okay? Should we be louder, quieter? Oh, this is qualifying. This is qualifying. Right, okay. So, I forgot we had a qualifying session. How long is this? This is, it'll say in the info, qualifying is 10 minutes. Okay, so I shouldn't have too much to do in this unless someone has a particular problem. But we should probably ride on board with the person who's about to go and get pole, which is Danny Henney. He's not come out of the pits yet. Let's ride on board with the probable pole sitter. Okay, so Goki, I can either lower the music or increase iRacing's volume. Okay, because yeah, God, it's so hard to get this right because for me it all sounds completely perfect. I've got the right sound for iRacing, the right sound for the music. So you think the music still needs to go lower? Because at the moment iRacing is... Oh look, see Danny is... It's all frozen. Yeah, weird. What's going on? Why is it freezing? Yeah, it's just freezing up for me. I don't know why it's doing this, so I'll have to exit and come back in. Weird. It's just like, just in case it's something silly, let's just like empty our recycle bin in case we've got like too much. Just checking how much storage I've got. So we got 22 gig in the S drive. I've only got 1 gig. Maybe it's increasing iRacing. Okay, well I can do that. I can increase iRacing sound. So my voice is still audible over iRacing sound. Oh, this blimmin' I thought I just reported this account. Sorry about the spam chat coming in, guys. Click on driver's helmet and choose crashes. What's that, Steve? How'd you do that? Is that something you can do? I definitely will if that's a thing you can do.
And hopefully we can chat to Brad at some point as Dobbsberger comes out of the final corner. But yes, he'll be keeping an eye on all of the action for tonight and making any calls on the fly if need be.
Yeah, hi guys. I've just rejoined the session, had a little computer issue, but I'm back in now for qualifying and hoping I don't need to make any kind of decisions during this session.
What kind of things are you going to be looking out for during the races tonight, Brad?
Anything you could think of that would be penalisable. Anything that could be a disadvantage for a driver caused by another driver, which is outside the rules, really. I'm certainly new to stewarding. This is definitely a poacher turned gamekeeper situation, but I'm going to be waiting for drivers to radio in and tell me that there's been a problem, and I'll be reviewing those incidents in detail.
Okay, well, thanks, Brad. We'll let you get back to it.
Thanks, guys. Good luck.
So yeah, Brad is joining the likes of Tom Christensen and Derek Warwick in the stewarding office, but tonight he's actually all by himself. So he kind of wields ultimate power. Usually there's a bit of a
so tell me
that decide these things, but
tell me, Steve, how I do this. I'm in TV mode now, but I can't. When I click on a driver's helmet, you can't go to crashes.
Maybe. We'll see, won't we? It depends on.
Oh, here,
if
focus on
violates
crashes.
His
amazing
main system.
Well done. Thanks for that,
We
Steve.
are already nearly halfway through this session, and I tell you what, I don't think Henny's been put off too much by the pace, and that.
Right, we're out of the commentary room because I can't listen to that. I need to be listening to the drivers. But yes, that is brilliant. Thanks very much for that, Steve. So I can click on a driver's helmet and then go focus on crashes. And that'll take me to any crashes he's had, apparently. Or is that focus on everyone's crashes? Does this focus on anyone's? Yeah, I'm sorry, Goki. I don't know how you permanently ban people. I've tried. Let's see if I can do it again. So this will show anyone's crashes if I focus on. Okay, that's really awesome. That's going to help a lot. So we were going to turn iRacing up, weren't we? We're going to turn the volume up. Tell me, is that better? I've just turned iRacing up. Is my voice still audible over the engine sounds? Just let me know. Thanks, guys. So, can you still hear music? I can't hear the music anymore with it like this. It's like completely silent for me. It's a Lurpak car. Amazing. Okay, yeah, just keep me up to date with the sound, because the problem I have is I don't have a monitor which gives me the sound that you guys are hearing. I'm hearing totally different stuff to you. So for me, iRacing is now almost painfully loud, and I can't hear any music at all, and I can't hear my own voice. Ideally I need like an audio mixer that is separate from the computer, and I feed everything into one computer input that I'm controlling. We'll do that sometime in the future. I'll work out how you do that. That's how Spanners does it. And then you know that what you're hearing is what everyone else is hearing. But I don't have that luxury at the moment. You can't hear the music. Okay, fine. So maybe that is... Maybe now. So there are 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes remaining of qualifying. Danny Henny's gone fastest, as expected, but Dobersberger's running him close. Where's Van Geen, our new alien abductee? He is about 1 second off the pace at the moment. Oh, Van Geen, what happened there? Oh, he's in the barrier. Okay, he's not going to improve. Let's just watch that back. What happened? He just lost the rear under braking, and then a massive overcorrection. Didn't do a lot of damage, but definitely that car is a bit second-hand. He's lucky he hit a tyre wall. There's less damage for him, but who knows what suspension damage he's got. Just watch that back from the cockpit. So it's down at turn 4. Thanks, Goki. And thanks, Mioxa. Yeah, that's a weirdly huge overcorrection from Van Geen there. So here's one thing that I really like. The tyres, these hand-cooked tyres, have all the correct markings on them they should have. Nice detail. Oh, Van Geen's pulled off. He's obviously sent some damage. This series is fixed setup. Yes, it is fixed setup. It didn't used to be, but it is now fixed setup. Oh, what's happened? Why has everyone disappeared? Check the flag. Oh, we've got a crash. It's Kyle Power. That is an excellent tip from Steve about focusing on the crashes. Thanks so much for that. I did not know that. happened there? This will help us judge the incidents a bit more easily from this view. So session's finished, just waiting for people to finish their final lap. But it looks like it's Sol and Harrison on pole. Wow. Very tight at the top. Van Gien is going to be unhappy with that look all the way down here because he had that crash. Where is Spanners? Richards up here. 27.8, so just about 7/10 off the pace. Yeah, they should put real life stewards in the Radical League. Ooh, oh, I thought Brian was getting a slipstream there, but he's coming to the pits. We'll stop the music when the race starts because I need to focus on the race. Must be warm up now. Little warm up. Oh no, we're in the race. We're in the race. No one on the grid yet. Here we go. Right, who knows where we should look now? Let's go focus on crashes. Maybe we should focus on the leader to begin with. Right. Music's off. We're going to focus on this race now. Adam C. No, I've got everything turned on in the graphics setting. But have a look, Adam. So here we go. Draw all cars, draw all pits. And then in the replay screen, same again. Draw all cars and all pits. If you know of a way for me to fix that, please let me know. But yeah, I've got everything turned on as far as I can tell. Wow. Just wait for everyone to start. People are talking, I can't hear them. Where is everyone? Oh, that is the start. Okay. There's like a few extra grid spots here. Yeah, Adam C, if you know any other reason why that might be happening, please let me know. So why is the race not started yet? Here we go. Race is on. Thanks, Adam. No crashes just yet. Everyone being super well behaved at the moment. Oh, okay. So who is that? Yellow car, yellow car. This car, what happened? Oh, it looks like he spun on his own. He just spun on his own, no problem. Okay, so back up to speed. That's all right, Adam. Thanks very much. Nice livery on this car 17. They've got the Aston Martin Formula 1 livery. Look at this! Oh, okay. So this car here. Let's just rewind, see if anybody did anything wrong. No, he just went off on his own. So back up to speed. So we're back on the focus on crashes view. I have to say, don't want to speak too soon, everybody's being surprisingly well behaved at the moment. If you spot anything that I don't, let me know. Oh, this is very different, isn't it? Very, very different to doing the driving. Someone off the track, rejoining, but everything's kind of okay. These guys at the back are not professionals, by the way, so, you know, don't expect amazing levels of driver skill. The guys at the front are very good, but it's a huge field. Oh, that was kind of the green car. Yeah, I think the green car just spun on his own there again, kind of frightened himself off track, but let's just watch it anyway, just in case. Yeah, he just scared himself off the track. Oh, that was close. Oh, I think that car just spun on his own. Pretty sure he just spun on his own. Now, is this going to be an unsafe rejoin? Nope, he's doing very, very well reversing off the track. So, yeah, no need to penalise that. So we're still on the focus on crashes screen. Anything happening here? Nope, nearly something. Someone exiting the pits. Oh, someone's just been off ahead there. What happened to this car? Who's this guy? What just happened to you? It goes blank. I can't see what happened to him. He disappears for that entire section, so I can't see what happened to him. So we'll go back live. Driver behind there. Oh, it looks like his front wing was bent, but it's not. Oh, there's a lot of near misses, aren't there, where people are just a bit careless. Or just a little bit out of control. This yellow car is now going to be coming through the pack. Oh, was that someone spun around by another car? Now that is... Right, guys, how are we going to call this? Yeah. Oh, no! Okay. I kind of think we might need to penalise. Yeah, okay, we need to penalise that car. Who is that? Who is that? Oh, who is it? Who is it? I didn't mean to go to a different lap. I just meant to go to a different car. Who was it? Who was it? This is the tough bit. I don't know who the... This is what I was trying to do. Go through the different cars. So no one's asked me to...
John, if we fight, we're going to lose this pack in front, mate.
Where are they? Where are they? Oh, where are those cars? Who are they? Everything keeps disappearing. See, this is the problem. I don't know who they were, so I can't. I want to give a penalty, but it won't show me all the cars. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. The green car turned in, but the green car didn't have anyone alongside him. But the problem was actually the secondary contact. Is the guy that spun him round, the Rothman's car. He then, it won't show me all the cars. This is the problem. It's not actually letting me see them. So I don't know what I can do. Annoyingly, that's a pain. Yeah, I don't know why it won't actually show me all the cars. But yeah, okay. So the first penalty crash, I can't actually do anything about. Cody, you think it was Cody? Okay, thanks very much for that. Cool. Let's check Cody. Yeah, so is he in the pits? So was Cody the car that turned in, or was Cody the car that got hit? Here we go. Thanks very much for that. So Cody got hit, but it was the car behind. It was 92. So who's number 92? Colin Ward. I don't know. Okay, maybe should we start off by just giving a warning? Should we just give a warning? Car 92. Okay, so let's just be nice for the first one. But yeah, I mean, you could argue that both way. Thanks very much for that, Steve.
Race
That was
control.
helpful. Go ahead. James Wingfield has just had something happen. Right, so what's happened to James Wingfield? Netcode. It's netcode contact. Okay, so car 47.
James, politely move out of the way.
Who's 47? Yeah, so unfortunately poor James there had his race ruined, but it was just netcode. You can see there was absolutely no contact. Look at that. So the contact happened here, but there was clearly no contact whatsoever. So I can't penalise that, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for that other driver. So back on the crashes. No. So, who are we talking about? So, Goki, you were talking about... So, you think the green car deserved a penalty? Because I was going to penalise the Rothmans car that hit him. The green car, in my opinion, had every right to turn in. Because he was far ahead. He was just turning in, taking the normal racing line. The Rothmans car just piled into the back of him and caused a massive crash. But, yeah. So, the car that... The thing is, the car he hit, the green car, then rolled back and caused more of an accident. But also the Rothmans car didn't give very much space when trying to go round him. So they all kind of caused their own accidents. So it was avoidable, I think, if the Rothmans car hadn't just piled into the back of him. So, but the reason I didn't give a penalty for that was because I think all of the people involved, apart from the poor yellow car, and you can't penalise people just because there was an extra victim that was kind of a bystander to a different crash. Those two in front, it was kind of... They kind of took each other out. So... The car behind's fault. Yeah, I think so as well. It was never a move, was it? He wasn't going to make a move there. This is really interesting. So we're still focusing on crashes at the moment. There haven't been that many calls, have there? Which is quite good.
Take the inside car.
Yeah, no,
Nice
Goki, all opinions valid. It's interesting to hear everyone's point of view. I think if the Rothman's car that hit the back, I think if he'd had any kind of overlap and the other car turned in, then definitely that car shouldn't turn in. But there wasn't really an overlap. It was front to rear contact, and that's why I judged it like that. Yeah, and Moritz, he didn't do it on purpose, but whether or not he did it on purpose isn't really what's up for debate, because if you do it on purpose, that's like a black flag. But we don't have to wait until it's on purpose to penalise. Most crashes are not on purpose, but they still deserve a penalty. They can be careless, you know, even though they're not on purpose. See what's happening at the front? Or I was going to say Alex Van Gien, but he's not at the front. He's alphabetically near the front.
Thank you.
This view is probably the best for judging incidents, I think.
Thank you, Jane.
This is like the steward simulator, isn't it? This is like this is like playing a driver management game. You know, like where you play like race manager. You don't actually watch the races. You know you have to get engineers and stuff. But this is like steward simulator. Oh, is that gonna be a crash in front? It's blooming close. Oh, this is looking. Oh, we're on board with Van Gien now. We're on the crash cam, and it's gone onto the Van Gien cam. Oh my goodness, Van Gien's looking at a move. He backs out. Oh, he's made contact. Oh, but the guy in front just turned in. So if you look back at that, so Van Gien. So the car on the inside is there. And then the yellow car turns in aggressively, and Van Gien just manages to avoid it. Nice little fight, this. Yeah, Steve Greenwood, yeah, he was going for like a speculative move, hoping that the guy in front just wouldn't turn in, and of course he's going to turn in, so... So 15 minutes in, and no real penalties given. I wonder whether everyone's just behaving themselves because they know that
this time. Inside.
Top man.
That's these guys talking. The guys we're watching are talking. Black flag for Alex. Yeah, so Sam Watley nearly caused an accident on the previous lap.
Coming up to lap you, Stefan. Not gonna fight.
This is stressful. I wouldn't want to do this a lot.
Right, I don't think that was the smartest thing in the world, guys.
Number 117. 117, let's have a look. What just happened? So this is what...
Race control, John Cox.
Go ahead, John. Okay, nothing there. So let's look at John Cox. What happened to John Cox? Oh, it all goes black. Okay, so I can't see anything happening to John Cox. Goes black for a while. Okay, I can't see anything happening for John Cox. So I don't really know what to say for that. So John, when you watch this back... Yeah, I'm not really sure what he wants me to investigate, because I couldn't see anything. It went black. So... Yeah, I'm not sure what issue John had.
Barry, they're gonna catch us. I'm gonna let you go. Or net code.
Oh wow, Van Gien's making some progress. So we need to remember these incidents so we can talk about them afterwards.
Stunners, I'm happy not to knock you off at this point.
Not heard.
Van Gien doesn't know where to go.
Mark, I think you said I'm happy to not knock you off at this point.
Yeah, Lion and Lamb. I think if you're talking about the first incident. The only reason I didn't really give a penalty there is because first of all it's the first one. I didn't want to just look like I was just handing out penalties straight away for the sake of it. But also the car that got spun around let his car roll back into both of the other cars. If he just stood on the brakes, they would have both got round no problem, and then I probably would have just penalised the Rothmans car behind. Oh, Van Gien, that was close. But the big accident was really caused by the fact that the car that got spun around then rolled backwards into the path of everyone. He did also leave the door open and then and then aggressively turn in.
So he kind of on your inside.
That's funny, Lion and Lamb. Nice progress by Van Gien, by the way, through the field here.
Seriously. Race control.
Okay, Sam, I'll have a look now. 313. Here we go. What happens here? I think...
race control, Alex McBride.
Okay, Alex, I'll take a look at yours. Alex McBride. Okay, so car on the inside here.
Race control when you get a chance as well, Chris
God.
Foskett.
Right, so I'm gonna say that this one. Okay, Chris, I'll take a look at yours. I'm gonna say that in this one, the yellow car didn't account for that car coming at all and didn't give him any space.
10.
Right, so Alex McBride. We'll adjudicate these in a minute. Alex McBride. And please remember that last one. So what's happened to Alex McBride? I can't see what we're talking about with Alex McBride. It's cut out. Oh, here we go. Alright, it cuts out. Oh, no. Okay, here we go. Right, Alex McBride. Let's watch. Just try and remember who the last person was that spoke. Okay, yeah, gold car needs a penalty. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Okay, so the gold car is car 55. I think it's Matt Trumpets. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, just to let you know, first real penalty, Matt Trumpets, 5-second penalty for a very, very avoidable contact. And who was the last person? Who was that last one that asked us to look? Was it Chris Foskett? Let's see what I think it was Chris Foskett. Here we go. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. So whoever this car is here, the car behind, just drove straight into the back of them. Let's go in the cockpit so we can see. It was... So, this is tough. Yeah, I mean, I think he'll be okay with a 5-second penalty because he's out of the race anyway, pretty much. So, what's the car number? Car 61. Okay, so that one is fair enough, I think. Everybody agree with that? So then we just had that one other incident that we were looking at. Now, who was that other one? Let's just quickly go back to crashes. Who was the first one? The blue car. Yeah, so with that one, where they kind of understeered into each other, who was it? Who was it? Was it a Matt? Remaining time. Wow, there's still 16 minutes left. Wow, it's a long race. Surely the race... What's happened? Why is everyone in the pits? Is the race finished? Who was it that had that... Sam. Thank you. Sam Watley. Yeah, so let's go back and just take a little look at that again in a bit more detail. Now we've got some time. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Yeah, it was Sam. Yes, the blue car very much understeered into him. But Sam didn't account for there being a car there whatsoever. So
well done, race control. Sounds like you had your notebook full. Well managed.
Just reviewing one more incident at the moment. We had a few.
Hello, Brad, can you hear me? Brad, I need you in the race control channel.
Yep, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you tell me who you gave 5-second penalties to so we can sort that out?
Yeah, so 5-second penalties were only two of them. It was Matt Trumpets and number 61, O'Donnell.
It's and Jose Haig O'Connell.
Is it O'Connell?
But Jose something like
Jose M. Coig O'Donnell.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the Spanish Irish guy.
Right, we need to.
Cool. By the way, when people were calling for race control, you weren't replying back to them. So some people actually didn't protest because they just didn't get a reply.
I was always replying, and then people would never. I always said go ahead, and no one ever replied to me. So I just investigated it anyway.
I rarely saw your name flashing up as talking.
I did it every time.
You weren't responding, Brad.
I did it every time, and I saw my message coming up on the screen. So I don't know why that is.
Were you in the All Drivers channel?
I made sure I was in. I'm in all teams, which is.
Guys, I heard Brad.
Yeah, it didn't come up for me.
Interesting.
I replied every time for sure. So I wonder whether maybe some drivers weren't in the all teams channel.
Oh yeah, it might be the. I'll have to check when we get back into the session. I'll check. See.
Okay, so
yeah,
I'm gonna give one more penalty actually because I've had time to review it in more detail on the slow mo. You'll be able to watch it back on my stream, but this is the Sam Watley and Thomas van Kroonenberg, and in the super slow mo it's reasonably obvious.
I take it the session hasn't gone up yet, guys?
No, we've got to calculate
guys,
the drops first.
I actually don't
Sorry,
know.
say again, who are you penalising? You've penalising?
We dropping them between races?
I think that's what Trumpets wanted. So, the Spanners wanted.
Alright. Yeah, so
I'm just looking at that now. So, who's the third driver you're penalising, Brad?
I'm just making a final decision now.
So the time's meant to be added onto the end of the race 1, not onto race 2.
But you don't want to affect the grid of race 2, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You do want to change the grid for race 2.
Okay, I'm going to say no penalty because upon review, the Kroonenberg was alongside basically the entire way through the corner, and I think although you could argue he was understeering. I also think Sam left zero room for error, and they kind of just met in the middle. So you could definitely argue it both ways, but
no penalty. That's fine. You don't have to explain.
No penalty. No penalty. No,
okay,
sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Sam?
Richard and Sam, can I just say this again because I think I don't know if I'm misspeaking, but it should affect the race that it happened in.
Okay, but should it affect how they grid for the next race?
Oh man, yeah.
No.
It's more.
Oh, okay, well, that makes life
predominantly.
A lot easier. Okay,
yeah,
fine.
they will potentially lose points and places
that's what
okay, got it. Well, if we had adjusted the grid, Trumpets would drop 2 places, and Jose would not drop at all.
Right, but we're not doing that, so...
No,
we're not doing
so,
that. But just so
for
you know.
my stream,
I
Sam
went
left
to the
him
trouble of
space,
calculating.
but he didn't leave him enough space
Right,
to
Sam,
actually get
I'm ready
through
with
the
the checklist when you
corner.
are.
He didn't account. He's
Session
here the
name,
whole time.
password.
Round 1, race
So-
2, time out.
Is it going live now?
So the blue car is there the entire time. Look. And
Is
Sam
it
just
2
turns
laps less
across.
than race 1, so it should be
He-
12
he-
laps.
Although he
12
left him a
laps,
car's width to the inside,
Session
he
structure,
needs to
please.
leave him more than that because they're both
practice and
entering the
race.
corner at a speed which
Okay, the grid should
requires
have
them
Colin
to both
on
go
pole.
wider. And Sam just came across
And Henny in
as
20th.
as if there was no car on the inside.
And Shawcock in 21st.
I'd say it's more the blue car's fault, but that's not
Okay,
enough fault
lap
for me
count
to
we've
award a penalty
done.
for that,
Instant
so.
cap, Formula 3, damage enabled, and conditions.
I'm going to say if Sam had not squeezed
Yeah,
him
all fine. Going live.
and just run a little bit wider,
mate.
and if they'd still made contact, 100%
Up to
the
you.
blue car
Looked
would
like
have
you had a
been
shocker
last.
at the end.
But yeah, I'm not going to
Ping
penalise
guys,
that one.
20th. Oh, no, 19th or whatever.
Ugh,
Is
who am I?
that
Let,
Sam?
let us know when the section goes up, guys.
Yeah, it's going up now, Steve. You'll see it in 90
Thank
seconds.
you.
Was that Sam Watley?
Yeah, no, it's
talking
okay,
then?
Brad. I haven't seen the replay, so at the moment I'm just like...
Yeah, I mean,
half of-
I was in half a mind. It's like both ways. He's there the whole time, but he's coming from very tight, so he does understeer it wide. And you leave him a car's width to the inside and more, but it's like the trajectory you're both on. He needs more room than that to exist. It's more his fault than it's your fault for sure, but I just don't think it's quite enough to award a penalty. Just have a look when you get a chance at all the different angles.
Brad, that does justify a warning, so you could just say Cronenberg, no penalty given, however, warning for understeer.
It's just the race already finished by the time I got a chance to review it.
Yeah, but you can do it in race 2.
Okay,
Sounds like
I
you're
will
doing
do
an
that.
amazing job. What's the
I'm
slight issue
trying.
that some people can't hear you?
Some people couldn't hear me responding to them, but I
I could
responded
hear
every
everything.
time.
That's
I
fine.
responded
If you're
every
doing on
time.
the text as well, we're good.
So
All right,
he's
see you
not
later.
showing up. He's not showing up in race chat, and nor is his little icon to say he's speaking.
Yeah, I
Are you
think there's
sure
an
that-
all drivers and an all teams, and I suspect
Yeah.
all teams is the superset of all drivers.
Yeah.
So we can check that in a minute.
I'm on all team. Right, anyway, I need to find... Where's the next race?
If you go to drivers, I think everybody will definitely hear you, but we can do a test in a second, Brad.
Okay, I've got no results coming up for Mist. Is the next session up?
Yeah, next session is up.
I can't see anything for Mist Apex in here at all.
As a spectator, you should be able to.
No, I can't see any hosted race that says Mist Apex. Oh, okay, sorry, now I've got it.
Yeah,
Is
you
this-
need, yeah.
Is it the same one? 28 minutes remaining?
Yeah, 28 minutes of the practices remaining, yeah.
Right, okay.
It's called
Is the
round 1,
password the
race
same?
2.
Yeah, same password. Right. Yeah, guys. So hopefully that was clear enough what I was trying to analyze there. The guy that's up the inside, of course, he can't stick tight to the inside. So the fact that Sam left him a car's width to the inside is kind of irrelevant because he was never going to be able to stick just one car's width to the inside because he's on the inside and Sam knows that he's on the inside. It's not if he had arrived there last minute and then just understeered clear into him, that's different. But they were both there the whole time, and basically Sam. If I was Sam, I'd be thinking, okay, there's a car doing the same speed as me on a tighter line. He won't be able to make the corner the same tightness as I am, so I'll just run right up to the edge of the track. And if he still hits me, okay, it's definitely his fault. But Sam didn't do that. If you watch it, it almost looks like Sam is coming back towards him because the car on the inside is taking the only line it can take at that speed, which is going to naturally understeer a bit wide. And Sam just doesn't account for that at all. So it definitely wasn't... If Sam was already turning in and then the other car arrived, that's different. But because Sam was alongside him the whole time, that says to me that both drivers should be aware of the positioning and the relative speeds and angles of the other car. So from my triple screen, for sure, although you can't see it on the live stream, when I'm sat on board with the driver on the inside, I'm fully alongside Sam, and I can see in the side screen that he's there, and I'm sure that would have been the same for Sam. So I can see why, from Sam's point of view, it would have felt like someone just suddenly hit him. But that car was always there, and he didn't completely take account for it. It still wasn't his fault, but it wasn't enough the fault of the other guy for me to hand out a penalty. That's my view. There we go.
The channel, driver's channel.
Hey everyone, so I'm in here now broadcasting on all teams. If you want me to change to a different... Sorry, if you want me to change to a different channel, that's fine. But I responded to every single call, and I heard every single call. And we investigated every single call. So, guys, I don't know if you can hear me in the race control Discord. Do you want me to now change to a different driver?
No, stay where you were. I'm trying to figure it out. I think there might be an option that people need to have on to hear all the channels.
Yeah, I think I'm in the right one. I think all teams is the main one.
So you're in all teams. Just say something now, Brad.
Okay, so this is just a test, voice chat test for all teams.
Yep. And now do that again.
And
respond. Sorry, race control's monitoring this. Sorry, guys.
So, Brad, say one more thing.
This is another test chat for race control.
Okay, that's really weird because on drivers or all teams, I hear you on both. So maybe there's just a bug earlier.
Race control channel. What channel do you advise drivers to be on in the game chat?
I've just tested this and it worked for all teams and also for driver. I think maybe there was just some iRacing bugginess earlier, but I could hear Brad when I was on either.
Okay, excellent. Just some kindness here from the race director. Don't forget to reset your brake bias. You're welcome.
So guys, just whilst we're in practice and I've got a few moments, just want to explain some decisions from the first race, because obviously we had a few calls and people might not have known what happened. First one that I remember, there was a 3-car pile-up in the middle of the track. There was a Rothmans coloured car, a green car, and a yellow car, and we deemed no penalty purely because there was a little bit of joint responsibility, although there was one innocent bystander that ended up in the back. But just remember, if you're spinning, get your brakes on so you don't roll back into the path of other cars. And if you're overtaking a spinning car, give it more room than you think, because they might not put their brakes on. So next one, James Wingfield called in one at turn 4 or 5, and that was just a pure net code, so hopefully you saw that. It was actually 2 or 3 feet away, so I can't really penalise the driver on the inside. They gave plenty of room, but net code didn't.
Brad, I'm just about to drag you into comms if you're good.
Yeah, no problem. I've just got to go into the commentary channel by the looks of it, but I will carry on this if I've got time before the end of practice.
Yeah, no problem. And I'll just note, guys, if you know the guys who are in Australia, or if you know the guy you're racing is in a different continent, it might be worth accounting for that.
So just waiting for us to be dragged into the commentary channel. I haven't been dragged into the race control, into the commentary channel yet, so we'll talk about a couple more. Okay, so just before I get dragged into commentary, another couple of incidents. Sam Watley, right near the end.
Feature races, the sprint races, sorry, they are 2 laps shorter than the feature race, and it will be Colin Ward on pole position.
Brad, you cut out. Brad, you cut out.
Kyle Power in a very good position in 5th place after a bit of a disappointing feature race, but we'll talk more about that as we get closer towards the action. Right now, we are joined by our race steward for this evening, Brad Philpott. And Brad, from our point of view, it was a fairly clean race, but we saw some penalties being applied at the end there.
Yeah, hey guys. Yeah, so I didn't really get to watch the race as it unfolded because I'm looking at individual incidents. So I actually have no idea what the story of the race was. But from my point of view, generally very clean, and especially with such a big field. And there were just a few incidents that seemed to crop up kind of near the end. It got three at once, actually, at one point near the end that I was having to queue up to analyse properly. But hopefully I think we came to the right conclusion on all of them, and we didn't have to hand out many penalties, although Matt Trumpets was definitely one of them. That's probably the most obvious of all the penalties handed out.
Can you explain the incident to us, because we didn't get to see it?
Okay, so yeah, basically I can't even remember the driver that was the victim, but I definitely remember the gold Matt Trumpets car coming from a long way back at turn 4 with no hope of making the corner and just absolutely pile driving the innocent victim out of the way. So that was quite a clear-cut one.
He was quite desperate to hold on to that 20th place, Brad. It's an interesting position for you to be in. How are you calling these incidents? Is it it was fairly clean through the whole race.
Yeah, so basically I was just observing. There's a very good feature that I've had pointed out to me on iRacing where you can click the driver's helmet and then focus on crashes. And so anytime there was a small incident developing, it would generally focus me in on that, and we could keep an eye on it. But with so many cars on track, it is hard to keep an eye on everything at the same time. So we are definitely relying on the drivers pointing out most of the time when there's been something they're not happy with. And we had a few which were essentially no harm, no foul, or certainly no foul, even if there was a bit of harm. Things like netcode, and also things like my screen just blacking out. Occasionally a driver would call in and I couldn't actually review the incident, so it might have to be looked back at on the replay.
Okay, well, thanks for your insight, Brad. We'll let you get back to the steward's room, and hopefully we won't be hearing too much from you, as much as I love your company.
Yeah, thanks guys, and good luck for race 2.
Cool, thanks, man.
Yeah, guys, sorry. The reason I cut out was because I was dragged into the commentary channel.
You know.
So I was just talking about Sam Watley's request for an incident review near the end. There was a definite incident, and we pored over it for a good few minutes from all angles. It was deemed that no one driver was enough at fault to hand out a penalty, but a warning was given to one driver. And there was one other incident which I couldn't review because when I went back, that driver's screen just went completely black for the entire period of the incident. So I couldn't actually see what the problem was.
Fine, that's fine.
So I'm going to put the music back on. Race control, guys. Just a quick question. Is there another 20 minutes or so until the next race? Just wondering if I've got time for a loo break, that's all. Don't even know if they can hear me. Right, guys, I'm just going to go for a quick loo break. I'll be back in a sec. Right, we might as well go to a mini advert whilst
Steve, we've still got not got trumpets in it.
Should be going to the next qualifying soon, I think. I don't think it is a full half an hour practice. I think that's just to allow people to sign in. I love this song. It's one of my favourite ones in this album that I've made. I actually want to just have all these as like songs I can listen to on my phone. This is my kind of music, so if you're wondering what kind of music I'm into, I love this. It's like, it reminds me of like Avicii. It's kind of, what would you call this? Just dance? Just like modern dance? Modern Scandinavian dance? Okay, so hopefully we'll be going to the next session very soon. Good lobby quality. What does that mean? And hi, Rolando. So Rolando Bravian, that's a new name that I have not seen in the chat before. So apologies if you've been chatting, I've missed you. But welcome. Thanks very much for joining me on the stream. This really weird stream for me. So tomorrow, guys, whilst I've got a few of you here watching, join me. Oh, good. Well, I love dance and I love Scandinavia too.
Tensional, 90 seconds till we grid.
Tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. race start, so probably streaming from 12 UK time, is the official Le Mans Series virtual. It's called Le Mans Virtual Series, I think. LMVS. Hi, Cat. The LMVS. Hi, baby. And we're at Spa, 6 hours, R Factor 2. Something very, very different. I'm starting the race for the Butler Power Motorsport team.
Guys, okay, this race director note, please listen in. Do not elect to start from the pit lane. Do not elect to start from the pit lane. Join the grid within the 2 minutes.
I don't know whether my picture's in sync with the... If I'm dancing out of time.
If you do end up starting from the pits, please wait for the pack to pass. Please
Steve, we're advancing to the grid in 30 seconds.
We're advancing
Rolando
to the grid in 30
Perfosi from Slack. Oh, hi, Rolando. I don't really use Slack, so I might not have seen you there. I only ever go on Slack to post a link to these streams. Oh, there's no qualifying. It's straight into race. It's like a reverse grid now. I forgot about that. That's good. We don't have to sit through another qualifying.
Okay, guys, I'm going to dip out.
Oh, cool.
Advancing to the grid.
Thanks, Rolando. Yeah, so this is paid for music. I have a subscription to Epidemic Sound, so it should be good. It should be good. Right, we're advancing to the grid.
Set.
Me and my team of live stream stewards are all set.
50 seconds.
I love this song too, but I've had to turn it off.
Once again, do not elect for a pit lane start. Do not elect for a pit lane start. If you do, wait for the pack to pass.
Well, Rolando, thanks for lurking and thanks for posting. It's nice to see you. What time am I racing tomorrow? Miox, so the race starts at 2 p.m. UK time. So what's that? 1 p.m. European time. And I'm starting the race in the GTE class. I won the official Le Mans test race yesterday, bizarrely, in the rain. I've never driven in the rain before. I wasn't fast. I just didn't crash. But tomorrow I'm going to need to be fast.
15 seconds.
Here we go. Right, let's watch for the crashes. Let's start by focusing on the leader. Maybe chopper. Fingers crossed, guys. So fortunately, I've got, you know, multiple screens that I can look across. Let's change this to focus on crashes. Let's see if anything happens. Lap 1's obviously the biggest potential.
Race control, Andy flag, lap 1, turn on.
Thanks, Andy. It's 58. Let's see what happened to Andy. Oh, no. I'd say, if anything, that's Andy's fault. Yeah, that was no... It was slight netcode. Yeah. I'll just say netcode, but yeah, big consequences for him. Was he car 58? Yeah.
Inside Chinsey.
Thank you. Barry, just fall in line, dude.
Race control, John Cox.
How are you referring?
Do not use the chat net for that, please.
Copy, John Cox. Investigating now. So what happened to John Cox? Whoa.
Sorry, man.
Okay, so we can't actually see the outcome. So who was that came past him? It's Van Gene. It's Van Gene. So, can we see what happens to him? Yeah, okay. And then there's contact afterwards. But the rejoin he couldn't do anything about, but could he have done something about going off? I think probably. We might have to penalise Van Gene. Let's go in the cockpit view. Where's the cockpit? In fact, let's just... Yeah. Yeah. I think that's just careless, isn't it? So I think we're going to have to give that as a... What number's Van Gene?
Danny, no attack, no attack.
John Langdon, lap 2. Second corner, reversing back on the track.
Race control, that was Dobbitsberger getting your attention there.
Yep, copy. So where's this unsafe result? Right, lap 2. Oh, here we go. Alright, it all cuts out. It all cuts out, so I can't see. So who was it? John? Did he say it was John Lang or something? What was the? Where's John Lang? And let's see if we can see from his view. So apparently he reversed back onto the track. No, he was a innocent party. Innocent party. Okay, so
Race control, look at Van Gene, he went off. I hit him.
Just the lap and the place, please.
Yeah.
On 3.
Yep, no problem. It's already dealt with that one. Okay, so I think we've cleared everything up so far. Let's go back to live. Yeah, Van Geen's one, he just came in way too hot, out of control. And so it was an unsafe. It was an unsafe rejoin because I know he had no control over rejoining, but that was his fault. He went off the track because he went off way too fast and was always going to rejoin there and cause a big crash. So, guy should have been top 6 with 2 laps to go. Someone punts him and he finished 33. Guy who punts only gets a 5-second penalty. That's the maximum I can give. Aru TV. 5 seconds is the biggest penalty I can give. Race control can give bigger penalties if protested. You know, if a driver is protested. But 5 seconds is all I can give. That's my maximum penalty. Bigger penalties have to be investigated after the race with the main stewards. Oh, what's going on there? What happened there? Oh god, here we go. We've got spam in the chat. I'm sorry,
Is there
Van.
any update with Kyle Power and any penalties coming his way?
Specifically said not to
I haven't been asked
please,
to. I haven't been asked to investigate anything from Kyle Power as far as I've heard.
Okay, fair enough. Thanks. I'll let you know if anything happens.
Race control.
Yep, go ahead, Colin.
Race control after Brad as well.
Race control, lap 5, infield.
Oh, it's just cutting out again. I can't see. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, who's that? Who is this? Yeah, that is. Yep, that is a penalty. So, who was that behind? Who was that behind?
Race control.
Oh, yeah. Yep, copy, Mega.
Turn 2.
Thank you, we'll investigate. Who was the driver behind? So it was John B. Cox. Okay. Number...
Race control.
Yep, go ahead, Chris.
Can't hear you on the race control on in-game anymore, Brad.
Yeah, it's because I haven't got time. I'm flat out trying to do 10 things at once.
Race control, John Cox, lap 6, infield.
Okay, copy. Thanks, John. I'm like 3 incidents behind right now, trying to keep up with who's spoken to me. So we've got a bit of a queue.
Brian, if I left you alone for a bit, would that be good?
I've let them know.
Okay, this one's pretty obvious.
Take it to.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious. Who's that behind?
Tough.
Tim Ellis. Okay, who was the next one? Chris Foskett. Chris Foskett, thank you. Don't remember what lap he said. Right, must have been after this. Here we go.
You fall in with me, Steve. We can catch
No,
car
he turned in.
earlier.
He turned in. Foskett just turned in.
It's your corner.
Race control.
Oh, fucking. Yep, go ahead, Brian.
George, I expect you to...
Race control, lap 8 on
There's too many people talking at once.
bad join.
In fact, did Ellis get split?
Say again, Stannis?
I expect you to disappear into the distance.
We'll see.
So he actually called that in,
Ellis
expecting
behind
to...
has a 5-second penalty.
So who?
Which can't be right. I haven't touched anybody. I've got 0 contact.
So who was the other person? Who was the latest person that just asked
If
for
I've
me to do
misread that, I
something?
apologise.
No, I read it too, but I don't understand it. I haven't had any contact.
Appeal after the race. If it's a mistake, it'll get sorted.
Yep.
Tim Ellis says he didn't have any contact. I'm
Race
sure
control.
Tim... Go ahead, Brian.
Turn 8, lap 8, turn 1.
Okay, investigating right now.
Adrian, I'm going to let you go. Go right.
I can't see lap 8, turn 1 for Brian.
Thanks, Pete.
So I need to just check whether that was Tim Ellis then that fired the other guy around. That's what my thing said. I can't look at
Race
Brian's
control,
lap
John
8.
Cox, lap 8, end of the lap.
Okay, John, looking now. It's not actually letting me look at lap 8. I can't see lap 8 for anyone. So there's not much I can do. Yeah, lap 8 doesn't exist for me. It's not a lap. So anything called in for lap 8. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We might just catch it. Nope. It goes black. John Cox, if you know the driver involved, let me know, because lap 8 is blank for me, for you. But maybe not for the other driver. So let's just check Tim Ellis. Was it not him that spun someone around? Oh. Well, who the hell was it? It said Tim Ellis on my screen. Maybe it wasn't Tim Ellis. But it's so hard when the screen keeps cutting out. Like, it's not letting me actually follow. It's not actually letting me follow the action. Yeah, it just keeps going blank for no reason. Yeah, okay, well, okay. Yeah, okay, well, I don't know who that was then that spun that other guy around. The problem is, because it's voice coming in and not text, I've got no record of it. I don't have time to... I can't look back and see who it was. So it obviously wasn't Tim Ellis. So I don't really know what to... I need to remember who it was that called it in. That one where they got spun around into the wall. Who was that? So I'm trying to see who's down here. It just doesn't help when... Was it this green car that got spun around? They just disappear for entire laps at a time. So it's just impossible. It wasn't that car. Don't think it was this.
James, I'm going to let you go. Go right.
I mean, why does it keep going black the whole bloody time?
Or even on those wide time fours.
Okay, fair enough.
I can't find who it was. I have a feeling it was Tim Ellis, but it just goes black for me, so I can't see. It was a roundabout here. I think it was a neon green car that got spun around. Maybe it was the next lap. No. Nope, and it goes black, so you can't even see. So, not sure what to say. Oh, is this the guy that got spun round?
That's right.
Oh, here we go. So it wasn't Tim Ellis. Who was it? It wasn't Tim Ellis. It was Matthew Brittle, I think.
Control. Mac up.
You gotta let go of the button, Matt. Yep, go ahead, Matt. So, just a note for Tim Ellis, ignore your penalty. It was the incorrect car number.
Cool, cheers.
So, who was it Matt Cook that just called in? This is the problem with not knowing all the, yeah, it was car... Yeah, it was 54, not 40. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Richard. Yeah, that's correct.
So race control, it's Matt Cook, last lap, first corner.
Thanks, Matt. Copy. I'm just trying to find that. Music. We need music. It's too stressful without the music. Oh, here we go, here we go. Right, Matt Cook's one. I think Matt turned in. So that other driver was there all the time. So let's slow it right down. Let's just go back a little further and we'll zoom out a bit further. So there's a driver right now down Matt's inside. He can't turn in, and he turns in anyway. Nope. I would say that's Matt's fault, and he's lucky that he didn't cause the other driver any issue. That music is actually too loud. So, in my opinion, that is Matt actually turning it. We've seen this a few times. A driver calling in a request for a penalty on another driver when it's actually them turning in. That driver was fully on the inside, had every right to be there, and was there for quite a long time. Let's go for another view. So let's go on board with who is the other driver. So it is this guy. Look, Matt just turned straight in. So if we go back again, run it at full speed. This guy's got a good overlap down the inside, and also when you look at this driver, he's never turning towards Matt. Look at this driver. He's always turning right. He's turning right, and Matt is coming across at him like he's not there. So no investigation necessary. So that's
race control.
Oh, yes, Brian. Go ahead, Brian.
Wait one moment.
Has the race finished? Why have loads of people disconnected?
Well done. Well done, driver steward. Well done. Great job.
Oh, it's finished.
Top front.
Hello, second.
I nearly didn't fight Tim because you gave him a penalty, so I thought I was good.
Yeah. So I tell you what was wrong there. It was one digit wrong in the driver number.
You had another shocker.
Yeah.
So it was actually 54,
okay,
not 14.
One sec. Right. Round 1, race 3.
And Matt Cook, the turn 1 incident on the last lap, I would have actually deemed that to be your fault. We've had a few where people have called in an incident and it's actually turned out to be more their fault than the other person's, but that was just a case of someone turning in when there was already a car there.
Okay, I'll take that on the chin then. Bug up.
Okay, hit me.
Yeah, Matt,
Session
have a
name
look
and
back at my
password.
stream and you can see me analyse it from all the different angles and give the reasons why
Going live now.
why I decided that, but it's pretty obvious.
Session structure.
Open practice and race 30-30, 12 laps.
12 laps. The grid is set, so we should have Colin on pole and Kyle in 20th
I will look back
and
at the
Cox
Brad.
21st.
I looked at my mirror. He's only in the blind spot.
Instant cap, Formula 3, damage enabled, and conditions.
Yeah, no worries, Matt. When you watch it from his view, it's just you coming right across on him and he's turning right all the time.
I'm sorry you had a shit race.
Oh, no, it's okay.
But yeah,
I was
all.
kind of expecting this. I was expecting to be a
Got you,
nice
thank you.
this season. I think that's how it's going to go.
Yep.
But enjoy, and I'll catch you on the other side.
Okay. Cheers,
You did identical to,
All
I
on
think,
race
what
control,
Verstappen
all
did
going
to
super
Ocon
well
in that
from
exact
the
same
side.
place.
People already commenting about the live
Got good
stream.
pedigree
So
then.
happy.
Nice.
Exactly.
And I have
Race
my
control, do you
best
want to know
2
the
results
5-second
ever.
penalties? Because Tim Ellis wasn't actually one. I typed in 54 and then looked for 54 and it was actually he's 14, not 54. So it was.
That's right, mate. If we're not applying them to the grid, you could probably just do us a favour and drop them in WhatsApp or an email, and then Sam can do the scoring, adjust the
Brad,
scoring
did you
appropriately.
hear my
Let me know when
protest
people
on
are
lap
in race,
5?
and then I'll log off.
Hi, Colin. Yes, I did, and my
Can't see it up
my
yet.
screen goes black at the point that I need to review.
it's
It's
coming
happening
live.
a few times. I'm not sure why, but the entire lap that I need to review for you, it just wasn't there, so that's why I couldn't check. So probably, if there's something important, I would, if you've got the replay saved, I would talk to main race
Session's up,
control
guys.
Richard about it, because then he can probably do something.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry about that. I don't know why. I've only got a 5-second maximum penalty I can give anyway, so I needed to give some bigger ones.
Yeah, Steve, session's live.
Rightio.
All good, Sam. Thank you.
All right, mate. Have a good one.
Thank you, Richard.
Guys, is it a fun race now, or is there actually a third F3 race?
No, third F3 race.
Oh, wow, okay. Wow, okay. I thought, is it actually a race? Do I need to, I mean, is it actually a race
Yeah,
now?
no, it's the
Like-
third race. It's the
right
same
now?
format as the last one.
Okay, but I've got time to get in still.
Yeah, we haven't started yet. Yeah.
I don't know why I thought.
Is
there
this
were
less
two.
relaxing than driving, Brad?
Wait, yeah, driving's way easier than this. I knew it would be. It's mainly because the main problem is that my screen just cuts out all the time. So half the incidents I'm trying to review, it just goes black, so I can't actually see what I'm supposed to be looking at.
No,
Brad, don't worry about those. Don't worry about those. If you can't get it, you can't get it. You're doing a brilliant job. This is such a great feature. Like, it works. We've proven it works.
I
Is
think
it
we
fun
managed to
at
clear
least?
up
Is
most
it
of
fun?
them.
Is it fun at least?
Yeah, it would be more fun if I could actually see all the incidents, and if I had
That's
one
what's going on.
person, if I had a person next to me that could just write down the name of the people involved whilst I'm reviewing, because we get like 3 or 4 come in at the same time, and
Yes.
my memory's not really good enough. I'm relying on my live stream to tell me who I've missed.
That's quite a good feature, though. So you have got a person next to you doing it.
Yeah, kind of, but it's just slightly delayed.
So, Brad, when you've loaded, go to graphic and make sure max cars is set to 63.
Yeah, I've done it on all of them, but I'll
Replay,
go
on
back
the
in
replay
again.
as well.
Yeah, I've done it on both. Yeah, I did from the start because I knew that would be a potential issue.
Yeah, it's max cars which controls how much data you get on it. The rest is just graphical on screen. So I still double check that.
We being on your stream now, Brad? Hello, Brad.
Yes, you are on my stream right now. Yeah,
Oh,
anything
hello,
I
Brad.
can hear goes out on the stream.
No problem. So comms and race control goes out there. That's fine.
Doubtful Picture says is Spanners streaming?
We've got the Missed Apex stream, so go and check it out at Missed Apex Motorsport. Forget about Brad's rubbish stream.
I did link. I have linked your stream in my.
Yeah.
In
We've
my
linked
notes.
back to you. So. I definitely want to watch some of it back and see
The Van Gien one. The Van Gien one was brilliant because I was like, oh wow, what's happened here? Oh, Van Gien's caused like a massive pile up because.
Oh, did he? Oh.
Because of an. He said he was avoiding a car that was braking too early, but he didn't himself. He didn't even himself make the corner. So I think maybe he was just trying to brake too late because he didn't even nearly make the corner. He just went straight off and then straight back on at the bottom.
I was right behind him, and I was shocked with what he did, and I followed him off, but not as badly. And while he was basically bowling people off the track, it gave me a nice, safe place to rejoin. So I was quite appreciative.
The you braked too early is just a war cry. You can always ignore that from a driver. He braked too early.
But I mean, if the guy in front had braked too early and Van Gien had then hit him, that's one thing. But he didn't. He went off and wasn't even close to slowing down in time. So I think maybe it's Van Gien not braking early enough. He went off,
he went into the grass. He went full across the grass into the wall.
And then carried on down the hill back on the track and took out a few other cars.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah, it was awful. It was really bad.
Did he get a penalty?
Yeah, I gave him the only penalty, the maximum I can give.
Oh, okay.
5 seconds.
No, you can refer that to race control for review after the race.
Well, I would say generally all of the 5-second ones I'd be referring to you. If they need more. Right, so I'm in my graphics settings. Max cars is set to 60, so should that be 63?
Yes, I've got it to 63. The
Brad,
draw.
Sorry, before I go, is that in the replay setting as well, Brad?
Well, you can't tell it how many cars in replay. All you can do is draw all cars.
You should.
There's no option for it in replay.
So max cars is how many cars you're receiving over the network, so you can watch them all on replays, focused in. The other settings for draw on graphics and on replay is just how many are rendered on screen. But try 63, maybe that makes a difference.
I have an option on replay for draw how many to draw.
But you can't. Yeah, but you can't tell it how. So I've got draw all cars and draw all pits.
Yeah.
But on the normal graphics, there's also an option for max cars, and that isn't on replay. It's only you can only click draw all cars.
If you hover over max cars, the tooltip says this setting controls how many cars you're requesting the server to send to your client. All the other settings are just for how many you can actually see on screen.
But there aren't 63 cars in here.
No, we'll try 63. Maybe I've got that set for a reason. Or other than that, maybe it's just the network's deciding that you don't have a high enough connection.
Okay, no worries.
Well, you ready for racing? And Steve, you ready for racing? Give the drivers a 5-minute countdown.
Oh, so the answer, Doubtful Pictures, is Spanners is not streaming him driving. He's just involved in the full video live stream, which you can see at the link in my description. Just search for Missed Apex Motorsport on YouTube.
Yes, Richard. How far are you off being ready, mate? Because basically we can go take it to the grid whenever you are.
We are live.
Johnny Elliott.
I am getting a holding page. Oh no, it's just behind. Okay, I'm going to give everybody a 5-minute countdown. Okay, so we'll start at
Van Gien. It just looks to me, Van Gien, like you were just really caught out because if he braked too early, you should still be able to make the corner. And it's almost like by him not
4 minutes
braking,
to advance. 4 minutes.
By him braking too much, you just didn't brake at all.
Say again, Steve.
What was the last comment you made?
No, we'll go to the grid at 5 minutes to the hour.
Yep, no worries. Thank you.
I'm just sending. Let's put the music back on. Just sending these penalties to race control. Okay. So we should be nearly into the next race. I thought there were only 2 races, apparently there's 3. Spanner said to me, these races finish by like 9:45. He's like, oh no, you can race in these. Tell Becca it's fine, it finishes at 9:45. Well, it's 7 minutes to 10 and we haven't even started the 3rd race yet, so I think that was inaccurate information. I need dinner. Guys, you might have noticed there's a new join channel feature on my channel. Below this video, if you're on a desktop, I think you're on a phone as well. Let me check myself. See whether I can see it. Yeah, I think there is like a join channel section. So if you're one of the people that watches the track guides, in the future I will be releasing them early to people who are like channel members, not subscribers, but members. It's like a 1 extra step, and you get fancy emojis and stuff as well. So take a look at that and see if it's something you fancy.
Advancing to the grid in 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Check your brake bias. Check your brake bias.
Hey guys, the driving stand's been pretty darn good so far, so let's not let it all go to shit in race 3. That's what race 4's for.
Race 4 is the fun race, so... I'm glad this is practice. Wow, that's bad.
I just want to second that. The driving standards I've seen have been pretty good. It's nice having a real live driver steward in. Brad's doing a great job, and I think that might have had a kind of preemptive effect. I'm enjoying it very much. I hope you're enjoying the event. Enjoy this last race.
Yeah, don't get used to it, Spanners. I'm not doing this every time. Only if Becca is off doing something completely different. Ain't nobody got time for this. This is stressful. Funny though, it makes a good YouTube video. Here we go. Final race. Where is everyone? Right, there's no one on the grid yet, that's why. Chat's gone mysteriously quiet. Alright, let's tell this to focus on the leader to begin with. And let's go to the blimp. Nope, not the blimp. Let's go to the chopper. Chopper. Should we go a few places back?
I'm scared.
I'm going to leave the music on this time. We can't even see the lights, so we don't even know when it goes green, just when the cars move. I haven't used any of my fancy buttons. Oh, was that a jump start? Oh, it's a jump start. Oh no, nightmare for that pink car. We don't have to penalise that, that's automatic. Oh, okay, yeah. You don't need to call it, I've already seen it. So car 41. Car 46. Yeah, it's the same car.
Inside happen.
Yeah. Easy penalty. And then what happened after? Yeah, I mean, hopefully nothing else has happened since. You get a penalty and you get a penalty. Right, let's go back to the live crashes. Focus on crashes live. What just happened there?
Can you see if I've got damage?
What just happened there?
You look alright from here.
Okay, that was just racing incident, I think.
I don't know how.
Yeah, I think that was just a racing incident. Just got caught out by the other car. So go back live to crashes. Live chat. Have you died? Are you still talking? Oh, what just happened there? What just happened there? It's just a spin. Just someone spinning. That wasn't really penalty worthy. And just before that, we saw something else. And no one's called it in, so probably just racing incidents. Oh, the pink car. Where's the pink car?
I'm inside you.
Sure, I saw a pink car crashing. No, maybe not. Oh, there we go. It was already off.
No, I've just been railroaded.
Okay, so let's go to Richard. Malden. I don't think it was contact. I think he was talking about racing. I think he was railroaded in terms of lots of cars past him. Back to live crashes. Wingfield's disconnected. That's a shame. What happened to Wingfield? Maybe just one of the crashes that happened as a matter of course. So we don't have to penalise everything. Some things are just accidents. This looks tasty. Oh, that was just careless. That isn't a penalty. That's not a penalty. That was just the car in front getting it wrong and the car behind not avoiding him. No penalty needed for that. Yep, okay. So a lot of these, there's lots of crashes, but they're not necessarily penalty worthy. What happened there? What happened there? Oh God, Trumpets is in the chat. Okay, that was just a spin and he got on the brakes. The live chat has just entirely stopped. Are you guys still there? We've got the most viewers we've had.
Bye.
Oh! It's okay, Mioxa. It's fine. You don't have to type. Just checking that it's still working. Okay, who is this? Who are we on board with? Colton Myers. Oh no, we've got more spam in the chat. Mioxa, why don't I do karting anymore? Because my ribs can't handle it. My last test I did a few weeks ago, I immediately cracked a rib in the Rotax, so the G-force is just too high for my ribs. So, but anyway, we're doing cars. We've got some car racing coming up soon.
Liam, we're going to catch you before the next major right-hander.
Oh, what's happening here?
Alex Van G.
Oh!
For lap 5.
Thanks, Alex. I'll take a look. 63.
Alex,
Oh.
we played.
Yep, Alex, I'm looking at it right now. Alex was... Okay, Alex was the one that hit the other car, wasn't he? Oh no, Alex was hit from behind. Colton Myers. Yeah. It's another one for Myers. Right, let's check Van Jean's. I can't even see Van Jean. What's happened to Van Jean? He doesn't exist. Van Jean doesn't exist on mine at all. Sorry, Van Jean, I can't look because nothing happened on my screen. It's just absolutely non-existent, whatever happened to you. Yeah, can't look. So...
And his corner.
Okay.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks guys. Thanks Moritz. I do want some dinosaur streaming socks.
Come on, blue track, man.
Oh, what just happened here?
Hey, Steve, just go.
The same one again?
Just drive your line, Carl.
No way. Did he just spin someone else as well? Okay.
Hey Steve, I know you're in on this one. Just so you know, I'm getting a lot of buffering on the stream. I think it's okay. It's still going through, but I don't know if it's my connection. You asked me to check, but there is quite a bit of buffering on my end.
It's your connection,
Mark
Chris.
on
I
up.
can hear it. I can hear the commentary coming in fine on my PC.
Great, thanks, Rich.
Yeah, but can you see it?
I can't see it, but if the video is buffering, the commentary will be buffering too. But I'm not losing Chris' sentence.
Cool, thanks.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Let's take a photo of some of these penalties so I don't forget them.
Not finding your car.
Nice one, man.
This is why iRacing doesn't have live stewards, because look at the amount of effort this has been.
Colin, I'm happy where we are. Just wait. Happy where I am, I'm not going to fight. But hurry up. Just drive quick.
Ha! Mihawk, that's the funniest thing I've seen tonight. Oh! Orange car here nearly just turned straight under him. But he didn't. Here comes Boomsma into the picture.
More laps, please.
Enjoying the karting chat in the live chat there, guys. Mioxa and Goki. It's a good little fight going on here, isn't it? But so far, nice and clean. I think they're on the final lap, though. I think that's the end. Yeah, that's the end. I think the race is over. So, who did we have? Myers, and then Myers. So, race control, if you want me to explain anything, just let me know.
Guys on the media team, if you look at the finish for 13th, 14th, 15th, it's a photo finish worth a replay. Yeah, and Brad, go for it, mate.
Oh yeah, so I gave
give it a minute because they're still racing.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was just going to talk to you guys, but if you want me to talk on the main chat, I can.
Talking on the main's good. Okay, you're clear now.
Okay, guys. Good race. That was pretty decent.
Right.
I am talking right now. Just to explain a couple of things. Turn 1, tireless, was a pretty obvious one. By the way, again, just look back at my stream if you want to see the detailed version of why we came to certain penalties. Yeah, tireless, that was your fault, unfortunately. Myers got a warning for running wide and keeping his foot in, but then later on harpooned someone from behind in one of the tight corners. That was what the 5-second penalty was for. Van Geen called in an investigation, and I've got blank footage for that, so that needs to be investigated after the race if he still wants it. But I've got no idea what the Van Geen one was about. But apart from that, it's pretty clean. Lots of crashes, but they weren't penalty-worthy crashes. They were mistakes and people kind of taking themselves out. Well, that was that. That was all of that. I'll just wait around in case he needs to be interviewed with the commentary team. So yeah, I think that's my work done. So yeah, race control, guys. Just let me know if you need to know anything. Really, it's just Van Geen's one I couldn't really look into in that race because it wasn't there. But I'm going to send a WhatsApp of the others.
Nice one. Yeah, I mentioned Van Geen's as well.
Yeah, Goki, thanks for watching. Akos Sim Racing, thanks for watching. In fact, everyone, thank you for watching. This was a really random, weird one, but watch the big race tomorrow. That's going to be the big stream this week. Wow, this race looks awesome. I missed this bit. Good battles, weren't they? Right, so if the commentary team don't need me, I'm going to sign off, guys. So let's just use a couple of the videos that I didn't get to use. We had this one. Nobody was particularly unfair, but I wanted to use this for when they were.
Once again, most unsportive driver of the great.
My fault, I don't really have a lot to comment on that, except that he was being a pussy.
You will respect my authority.
Guys, thanks very much for watching. See you next time.